Imagine a new educational system that would improve the lives of millions of people. Hello everyone, I'm Argila. I want to share this idea because this idea must be shared. I don't know whether someone else has written about it, spoken about it, or even thought about it. I just know that this idea is very important. It came up to me over the course of many years of pondering, and I think it can make a real change. This idea consists in reforming the educational system into a system of levels where subjects are broken down into very, very tiny chunks that people can easily focus, target, and absorb the information. And in this educational system, people will be constantly leveling up. They will be acquiring little bits of skill, little bits of knowledge, and not failing. What happens right now, and I was one of those people, I was a very bright student actually. I was very good at history and linguistics. I was not doing so well with maths, for example, and other subjects related to calculus. What happens right now is that a lot of people fail, and more people will be failing at school, because school and education in general, university as well, is becoming more and more difficult. More and more information is being added. Things are getting progressively more difficult because when everyone is succeeding and passing, they have to make things harder so that not everyone passes. It was described to me by an old person that I knew that if everyone is jumping through a fence, then the fence is not high enough. We need to put the fence higher so that it filters more and more people, because we don't want everyone to have the knowledge. We don't want everyone to be a doctor, for example. This is what someone else has told me, and this is completely wrong. What you want is for people to have more knowledge, more access to information, so that we all can improve our lives as a community. Well, it has also been proven psychologically that when someone is failing, that person is more likely to continue to fail. And when others don't believe in them, specifically teachers, tutors, parents, and colleagues, and the persons themselves, they are more likely to keep failing and not succeeding because others don't believe in them. With this new system, where you have, for example, let's say maths, divided into very, very small bits of things, such as, for example, simple addition and intermediate addition. I'm talking about very like, anyway, as just try and grasp it if you can, because this is my second language and I am not 100% sure. I don't even have an idea or a clue of how certain parts of maths are said in English. I just don't know. Trigonometry, for example, I know. Anyway, if someone if someone understands completely simple addition, that is one level, they have completed one level, then they can move on to another thing, another different thing. Right now what happens is all of this information is condensed into years, year 1, year 2, etc. And it is they are such big chunks of information that are very difficult to target and focus, and people will have the idea that they are failing even though they aren't. They are simply not grasping the full totality of it. But if things are broken down into little chunks and little pieces, people are then more likely to be able to focus on these and actually learn and actually absorb the information and move on and succeed. They are also more likely to detect and to see that they are indeed making some progress, because they have, they have already accomplished 20 different categories inside of maths or inside of geography or whatever. See what I mean? I think this is a very important idea that must be passed on. The educational system is very outdated and it doesn't work for many people. Many people are left behind. Many people don't learn the things they wish to learn, simply that they wish to learn in their lives, things that would drastically improve their lives and the lives of everyone else around them. If things are broken down into little pieces, if these little pieces are seen as accomplishments rather than failing a whole year or succeeding in a whole 365 less than that of education, then people are more likely to succeed, improve, absorb information, acquire knowledge, etc. I'm Argila. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome to this place of nature. And as always, bye! Bye! Look at that.